So, you want to be a homesteader. You want to be more self-sufficient. You want to produce your own food, be more prepared for tough times, be more self-reliant. That's amazing, and I applaud your decision. However, I want to warn you, if you're not already aware, there are homesteader and gardener haters out there. For real. And some of you might have already experienced some homestead hating, some gardener hating out there. And sometimes it's direct, it's indirect at times, maybe both. And sometimes it's a simple comment like, why do you even bother? You can just buy it in the store. That seems like a waste of time. You need to get out and live a little. Go to a sports game. And I'm here to encourage you folks. Those of you who know me, who know my wife, you know we are 100% in support of your decision to live the way we should. It's natural, it's healthier. And as far as emergency preparedness, aka prepping goes, there is no better way to prep than homesteading. And I just want to encourage you folks to, before you get annoyed, you get angry, you lash out, or you react in a negative way, take it as an opportunity to educate. A lot of people, they hate on gardening, they hate on homesteading because they are simply so plugged in to the matrix. They are so connected to this, I want it right now and I get it right now society. The DoorDash mentality, you know? And a lot of people, that comes from a high trust place. A lot of people who have so much trust in politicians and so much trust in the systems out there, and they have so much trust in the infrastructure. Well, it comes from a good place because a lot of the times they are good people and they simply cannot even imagine that such evil exists. They cannot even imagine that there are people out there with evil agendas who, quite frankly, I'm going to keep it real, want us to die. Now, you might be thinking, whoa, Colin, take it easy. That's hyperbole. I chose my words carefully. There are people that want to lower the population around the world. There are people who produce fear, push fear and scarcity. And let me tell you, the world's a big place. There is plenty of land for everyone, contrary to what you've been told. Do your own research. And everyone should really now, arguably more than ever, be trying to be more self-sufficient, producing your own food, producing your own things that you can use, right? And turning your assets, your fiat currency, into valuable, tangible tools, seeds, freedom tools, freedom seeds, if you know what I'm saying, things that are useful, and diversifying your growfolio, growing different ways, growing different things, and diversifying your investment portfolio. Don't rely on just the stock market. I am not a financial advisor. This is for entertainment purposes only. However, I am a thinking person who has done a massive amount of research over at least 2 decades. And I could wholeheartedly, sincerely tell you, now is the time to unplug. Now is the time to make the move for your family and for yourselves that will make you more self-sufficient. And as far as the haters out there, like I said, a lot of them are just high trust people because they're good people and they believe in the system. You're awake. If you're trying to homestead, if you're gardening, you are awake, and you are much more difficult to control than people who are completely reliant on the system. Okay? And the powers that be do not want people leaning on one another. They do not want people building community, networking, bartering. They don't want that. Okay? So you want to know, with all the evil stuff going on in the world, how to fight back? Homestead. Garden. I'm telling you, it's arguably one of the best, or possibly the best way to fight back against all this evil around us. And the homestead haters, you might be wanting to move to rural America, maybe Costa Rica, maybe Siberia. I don't know, right? Now's the time, okay? The best time was years ago. Second best time is now, okay? And I highly encourage you to not subscribe to the philosophy of fear. You might have heard people say, well, you're never going to have a garden that's successful enough to produce all of your own food or the majority of your own food. Well, you know what? If you produce 10% of your own food, 5% of your own food, that's a win. That's one step forward, okay? And you might have people say, well, if you move to a rural place, there aren't any jobs. My wife and I have great jobs here in rural Missouri after we left highly populated area in New York, and we are thriving. There's work pretty much everywhere. And sure, you might have to be creative, you have to be resourceful at times, and you might have to grind, you might have to do something completely different as far as your job, your career, your profession, but it's all worth it. And my wife and I, we are here for you every step of the way. Email us. We try to respond to every single comment on our channel, and we are here for you. That's not just this, I want to be your friend. I want to be here for you and give you all of my knowledge. There is no gatekeeping when it comes to me and my wife and I. No gatekeeping. If we know it, we want to share it. We want to help you grow literally and figuratively. So don't mind the homestead haters. You keep on planting seeds. You keep on raising those chickens, those quail, your meat rabbits, maybe a larger livestock like cows and sheep, okay? And keep on going. Keep on going. Now is the time. And some people, they just really don't know. It's ignorance or they are too scared. They're too fearful to make the moves themselves, to do what they should be doing for their family. So they want to drag everyone else down and crush their dreams as well. Okay? Hold on to your dream. Fight for your dream. You can do it. Okay? Hey, please subscribe. All right, I'm in my car, chilling. This is a chat. This was on my heart, on my mind, and I wanted to have a talk with you, a sit down. All right, as we say in New York, I'm gonna have a sit down with you folks. And yeah, please subscribe. If you want to support good content, wholesome, clean, Christian-focused content on YouTube, please subscribe. Watch our videos, help us out with watch hours, and we would deeply appreciate it. Okay? Hey, take care, everybody. And as always, first and foremost, most importantly, God is great. Take care.